So 2 outs, and we're pleased to be joined by Jonathan Chichu in the booth. Jonathan, thanks for stopping by. What's going on?
Oh, pleasure to be here. We're just out to enjoy the last game of the season. Took a little batting practice today.
How'd that go? We have video of it, so you're gonna have to kind of critique your performance today in the batting cage.
Well, I couldn't get one out. I hit the wall, but that's as close as I got.
Did you use wood or aluminum?
Wood.
Attaboy. That's good. That's good. That's impressive.
But you're not here just, I mean, you're an A's fan.
Yeah.
We've talked about this down in San Jose many times. You like baseball and you like the A's.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
the A's?
I don't know. Just growing up, I guess grew up in the Bash Brothers era and Ricky Henderson, Dave Stewart. I love those guys, and just always been an A's fan.
What's that hometown again?
Moose Factory.
Where the heck is that?
It's way up in northern Canada.
Moose Factory. Okay, you have to tell us about Moose Factory. Yahoo!
Esteras is retired, and we're going to continue our conversation with the Sharks' Jonathan Chichu when we come back. Jonathan Chichu before the game meeting Nick Swisher. But more important, let's check out the swings in the batting cage. You're going to be the color man. Take us through these swings.
Well, that was pretty ugly. That one I got a little bit better wood on, but...
Now this is awesome right here.
Yeah, that's good. Through a strike.
Oh, yeah. That one, I one-bounced it up there, but...
well, that's good. That's
a little different shooting off
We've seen
grass.
some of the guys throwing it that way.
So Jonathan Chichu and the Sharks getting set to open up the season on Wednesday. Certainly, Jonathan, a couple good seasons the last 2 years, but coming up a little short in the playoffs. I know that's always disappointing. But it's one of those things. Anything happens in the NHL playoffs, but tell us about this year, because certainly a lot of people are saying, hey, Sharks are as talented as any team in the NHL this year.
It'll be definitely a lot of fun to be a part of this team. Last year we came up short, like you said, and kind of left a sour taste in our mouth. So I think it's something where we're coming out, and I think we've got something to prove this year. Where it's anything less than I think Stanley Cup's going to be disappointing for us.
Yeah. But certainly as good as atmosphere as you'll find in the NHL down at the Shark Tank. I know you guys love playing in front of the fans, and it's loud. And they've
fans
been great.
Yeah, great fans down there. They cheer for us, and probably one of the noisiest buildings in the league.
When did you learn how to skate?
Well, I learned how to skate probably when I was about 2 or 3 years old. Got skates when I was a year and a half. So.
Okay, so we might get bat and a ball and gloves. You got skates and a stick, huh?
I've played baseball and hockey. Those were the two sports growing up. So as soon as I could walk, they fed me both. My dad was a pretty big sports nut, so I got into all that stuff.
Well, as good as you are, you made the right choice in sports. A couple of years ago, the Rocket Richard Trophy winner, the leading scorer, 56 goals in the NHL. Last year, 37 goals. Jonathan Chichu is a star in the NHL. We're glad that he's with the Sharks in San Jose, and I know you got a long-term contract, so you're not going anywhere. You're sticking around.
No, I'll be here for a while, so it'd be nice to get to come and enjoy some of these games during the summer, too.
And you should. You may enjoy Derek Barton. Left field. Gone. Derek Barton goes the other way. Home run number 4 on the year, and the A's take the lead.
That's how you do it, Jonathan.
Yeah, I didn't have that swing earlier.
Well, we have gotten a chance to see this young man. He had 4 home runs in the playoffs for Sacramento River Cats. This is just his 3rd week of Major League Baseball, and already 4 home runs, 8 runs batted in, getting well over 300 and solid first base. So as an A's fan, you're going to get to watch this young man for a lot of years, and with this type of swing going opposite field, what a tremendous hitter. And Mike Socha, the manager of the Angels, said his AAA guys who are now with the club said this young man, who they got to see play a lot this year, is going to be a star. And what we've seen in 3 weeks definitely is going to be that.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
So 1-0, and here's Nick Swisher. You got to meet Nick before the game. Do you know him, or was that the first time you've met him?
I've met him a couple times now, so I know him a little bit, and he's an interesting character. And he's
character being the key word. To right field, where it looks like Tommy Murphy now out in right field. So Murphy makes the catch. 2 outs here in the 3rd.
Jonathan, the biggest question. Okay, we have baseball brawls. Matter of fact, 2 weeks ago, had one on the field. And what about in hockey? I mean, when you guys go at it, I guess the rule is that only the two guys can fight. Kind of explain that. And how serious are these fights?
They're pretty serious.
I can see that.
Yeah, it's no holding anything back. You know, you throw as hard as you can. You try to knock the other guy out before he does that to you.
Wow.
So, you know, they get pretty intense. But only one guy is allowed to fight at a time. If more than that happens, we've had that happen too, and the guys who start fighting after get kicked out. So.
Okay. And suspended, or is it just? For
it's
the game?
just for the game for us. So.
Now, how many scars do you have from the puck, or just fights or whatever? Got a few?
Got quite a few. I just got one before training camp up.
I see that.
We have visual evidence.
I didn't want to. I saw that. I didn't know what was this from. What, a puck? Or
stick. I got.
Stick?
Yeah, I got 8 stitches there. So.
Wow. Got all your teeth? You're okay there?
No, I'm missing. Missing 5, but they make really good fake ones. They look almost new.
Does any hockey player have his real teeth?
Nah, there's a few. I had mine until I lost these. I lost these all in one action. I took a puck to the teeth. So.
Wow.
Well, I know when I was working on the Sharks telecast, interviewing you guys during the game or in intermission, and it was not uncommon to have like blood trickling, you know, out of some open wound, and I'm standing there with my suit on, going, "Oh my God!"
I've got a little bit of a shoulder problem. I don't know if I can play today, huh? But oh, by the way, here's a scar and no teeth. But wow,
yeah. It's a different sport. But I tell you what, you guys are special, man.
It's a different sport, but these guys have something special down here too. It's a tough thing to do, hit that ball.
So the fighting thing, I mean, do you enjoy it, or do you feel like it's just it is part of the game, and sometimes you have to do it? I mean, obviously, there's players who enjoy the fighting part more than others.
Yeah, I think it's part of the game. I think you know, it takes away other players from taking liberties on players on your team. So, you know, if they're going to have to fight and pay a consequence, then I think they're less likely to take a cheap shot at someone.
Do you have players that are known to be guys that are trying to instigate, start fights, maybe to get somebody kicked out, or is it pretty clean as far as they just happen?
Well, our team, we got a really good team. And,
I'm not saying you guys. I know you guys are the best.
Think it's I think it's just you know, our guys are more concentrated on playing hockey, but you know, we're not at the same time we're not going to let anybody mess around with us. We got a few guys you know, that are known to drop the gloves a little bit more frequently than others.
That's amazing.
So you mess with Joe Thornton or Chichu, and you're the other team, you're going to have to deal with it, right?
Yeah.
Somebody's going to come to your defense.
Yeah, that's the great thing about our team. We got a lot of guys that stick up for each other. So
high to right field. And Murphy comes racing in, still coming in, and he makes the catch. Jonathan Chichu, thanks for joining us. Good luck this year. It all gets started on Wednesday night in Edmonton.
All right, thanks for having me.
All right, Jonathan Chichu, our guest. The Sharks and the Oilers, Wednesday at 6 o'clock. Stick around. We'll be back right after this.